We all children, let us continue with our chapter flower. Until last class, we have seen how many different types of flowers are present. Yes, different color, different shape, different size, and we also learned about the buds. A flower grows from the blood, and how these buds also protect and help the flower to bloom nicely. And yesterday we stopped at seasonal flower. See, when I say the word seasonal flower, I mean to say some specific flowers which they grow or bloom in some specific season only. So let us see about the flowers which we get in summer season. You must have seen chameli flower, yes, which is there on your screen, motia flower, sadabahar, china rose, lily flower. So all these flowers, they bloom in summer season in your garden, and rest other seasons they don't give flowers. So apart from these, we have so many other flowers which we get in the summer season. Let us see some of the winter flowers. The one which you're able to see on your screen is dahlia, roses, chrysanthemum. These are the common flowers we get in winter season. Children, do you know which is the smallest flower present on the world? Yes, it is the Wolfia. Can you see some water on your screen? Yes. And have you come across such places where you have this water, standing water, and green kind of layer covering it? You might have gone to many parks where such kind of water you might have come across. And that you might, the green covering will have some leaves plus the smallest thing which you find in that water. If you just dip your hands and take it out, the one you are able to see on the screen, that green is not a leaf, but it is the flower. It is also called as watermeal or wolfia. It is the smallest flower present on earth. And other way around, we have something called Rafflesia. Yes, this is the largest flower in the world. Yes, children, one thing I would like to tell you about this Rafflesia. Though it is very big, you know, you need both the hands wider to hold it. But this flower does not have a good smell. Rather, it is having a very, very bad smell, like some meat, rotten meat smell. But yes, it is the largest flower present on the world. Now, let us see some uses of the flowers. In our day-to-day life, we use flowers in different ways. What all? We like to put it in our hair, we like to decorate it uh, to use to be decorated in our house, then we use in food items, all the things. So let us just see it one by one. Some flowers have very pleasant fragrances, yes, so we use these flowers to make perfumes. Yes, we use different perfumes, right? And they smell like different flowers. So let us see a few examples. Yes, we have perfumes which are made out of rose flower, jasmine, kiora, lavender. These are some common perfumes which are made from these flowers. Apart from that, also we have many flowers which we use to make a perfume. Yes. Now, the next use is of vegetables. Yes, we make vegetables using flowers also. Have you ever eaten? If you have eaten, please do let me also know. Comment it, okay? So we use different kind of flower in our food. So let us see what are different vegetables made out of few flowers. Yes, the one which you're able to see on your screen is Kachnar flower. What it is? Kachnar. So before the Kachnar flower blooms, okay, it is in a bud shape, right? So that bud is used for making a vegetable. See, you can see on your screen a vegetable made out of Kachnar flower. Now, next one, what are you able to see on your screen? Yes, banana, right? Banana flower. Children, I'll tell you one very good thing about, many of you must be knowing for sure, but banana plant is one of the multifunctional plant. We eat banana as a fruit. We can make vegetable out of banana. We use banana stem into vegetables. Also, the banana flowers are used for making vegetables. Yes, you are able to see on the screen. Banana flowers. See the vegetable we made out of this banana flower on your screen. Yes, what are you able to see on your screen? Drumsticks. We all use drumsticks in our day-to-day life, right? And we love the taste. Have you ever known that the flowers and also the leaves of the drumstick plants are used? But today we are talking, as we are talking about flower, let us concentrate. So yes, the drumstick plants flower is used to make vegetable. Can you see how the flowers have been plucked and a vegetable is made out of it, and it has very good nutritional benefits, and in many parts of India it is being used. Now coming to medicinal benefits of the flower. What are you able to see on your screen, children? It's clove, right? In Hindi, we call it as lavang. Yes. Are you aware that the cloves are actually the flower of the plant? They are the flowers. And how it has been made? Can you see on your screen? Somebody is holding the bunch of clove flower. So what do the people do, children? They pluck these bunches of clove flowers and they take off the cloves from that. You can see on your screen, right now the flowers are not bloomed. It is like in a bud shape. And then these flowers have been plucked from the plants and then they are dried. So once they are dried, they become like this. The cloves which we use in our day-to-day life, in our food, yes? And what is the benefit of this one? Cloves has a medicinal benefit, yes? So many medicine have cloves in present in that. Plus, the oil of the clove is used for treating our tooth pain, tooth, gums pain, yes, joints pains. Also, clove is very much useful for getting rid of our cold and cough. Arnica flower, the one which you're able to see on your screen, children. This flower is used to cure the wounds and injuries. Imagine you just went out for playing and you fell down and you got hurt, right? So to cure that wound and injury, this flower's medicine is used either in a lotion form or in a oil form. Apart from these, rose water. Many of your parents definitely must be using rose water, and maybe they have asked you also to use rose water for your healthy skin, and also they have used rose water in different food items, especially desserts, sweet items. So rose water is also used as a medicine for adding flavors and also for adding flavors to the sweets and drinks. How many of you love to drink Ruh Afza? Yes, it is made out of rose flowers. As of till now, what we have seen, the flowers are used for medicines, for vegetables, for adding flavors. Let us see. Flowers are also used for preparing cosmetics. Many of you must be using, or many of your parents must be using different cosmetics having flower benefits in that. Yes, those cosmetics are being made using flowers. Flower like roses, marigold, lavender, and many more. Children, nowadays Everybody is requesting you people not to use artificial coloring, correct? So for the health benefits, this natural colors are being made from flowers. Flowers like marigold, zinnia are also used for making colors. So these colors are used to give dye to the clothes. Yes, also in the food items. Now, people, you all love to play Holi, isn't it? Yes. But nowadays, doctors and everybody is recommending you not to use the chemical based colors because it's harmful for our skin and health. So what are they asking you to do? They're asking you to replace the artificial chemical based color to the natural colors which are made out of these different color flowers. Isn't it a great idea for having a good health? Yes. Now, apart from these, we use flowers for decorating our house. Everybody loves to, in different functions, festivals, pujas, we use lots of flowers to decorate our house. Yes, we use marigolds, we use roses, we use orchids, and lot many more flowers to decorate our house. We decorate our dining tables. We use lots of pots in and around our house to keep flowers in that. Yes, also we make different rangolis out of these flowers. Yes, flowers are used for making rangolis also. Children, till now, we have learned that flowers are used in preparing many medicines, perfumes, scents, decorations, and everything, right? These can also be used for decorative materials. So, it is very important, therefore, to protect flowers from being plucked unnecessarily. So, never pluck a flower if you're not going to use it in any ways, like you're using it for decorating or just like that you pluck it. If you like something, do you destroy it? No, right? The flowers look very nice on the plants. Let them also live for whatever time they are going to be. Yes. So if you are going to use it as a vegetable, or if you are going to use it for making medicine, or if you're using it for some decoration purpose, yes, but unnecessarily, please do not pluck the flowers. And if you come across somebody who is doing this kind of activity, please make sure that you inform them not to do so. This was it, our chapter regarding the flower topic. We are going to continue with our fruit topic in our next video. Until then, please do watch this video repeatedly so that you will be able to understand. And if you have any doubt, please put it in the comment or contact me back. I'll get back to you clearing your doubt.